the capital ship of the Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group, the first in-class aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford, departed Naval Station Norfolk for what was expected to be a routine deployment, May 2nd, 2023. She will carry 8 squadrons of attack and support aircraft. Her main strike force are her 3 squadrons of FA-18E Super Hornet, 1 squadron each of FA-18F Super Hornet and EA-18G Growler. Her strike group consists of Burke-class guided missile destroyers and a Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser. On October 9th, 2023, the carrier group was ordered to the eastern Mediterranean as part of the US response to Hamas attacks on Israel 7th October 2023. Thus began the start of the largest concentration of naval firepower for many years. The USS Gerald R. Ford Strike Group was actually expected to return to home port soon. The carrier group had already been at sea for 6 months, initially deployed to the Atlantic Ocean, but also conducted exercises off Norway and sailed into the Mediterranean Sea. But this was mostly conducting exercises closer to Italy. Here the USS Gerald R. Ford is launching her FA-18 Hornet in July 2023. On the 14th of October 2023, the aircraft carrier USS Dwight D. Eisenhower departed Naval Station Norfolk under orders to go to the eastern Mediterranean, where it would join the Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group. She will also carry 8 squadrons of attack and support aircraft, and also a strike group of Burke-class guided missile destroyers and a Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser. It is now known the Bataan Amphibious Ready Group, including the dock landing ship USS Carter Hall and the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit, have moved into the Red Sea on Friday, October the 27th. The Bataan Amphibious Ready Group consists of the USS Bataan, USS Carter Hall and approximately 2,500 Marines from the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit. The USS Bataan, a 40,000-ton Wasp-class amphibious assault ship, looks like she is carrying a standard complement of 6 AV-8B Harrier II attack aircraft, 4 Viper Super Cobra attack helicopters, and 12 Osprey assault support tiltrotors. Also 4 CH-53E Super Stallion heavy lift helicopters and 4 Venom utility helicopters. There is a ship missing in this group. The USS Mesa Verde, assigned to the Bataan Amphibious Ready Group, is currently sailing independently somewhere off Crete in the Mediterranean Sea. She set sail the same day as the Bataan Amphibious Ready Group in July, but she has left the group several times to visit various ports in Europe. She is carrying over 550 Marines, again assigned to 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit. She is, however, ideally positioned to support the American naval groups whenever required. The Bataan Amphibious Ready Group has been joined by 3 guided missile destroyers in the Red Sea. The guided missile destroyers are very likely to be the USS Roosevelt, USS Thomas Hudner and USS Carney. These will provide enhanced air cover. The Arleigh Burke-class ships would normally be assigned to the carrier groups. On October 19th, USS Carney, while operating in the Red Sea, shot down 4 land attack missiles and 15 drones launched by Houthis in Yemen. So far we are getting a pretty good picture of the scale of naval forces building up across the Middle East, but there is so much more. Also joining the carrier groups in the Mediterranean is the USS Mount Whitney, a Blue Ridge class amphibious command ship of the United States Navy, and is the flagship and command ship of the United States 6th Fleet. USS Mount Whitney also serves as the afloat command platform of Naval Striking and Support Forces, NATO. She is home-ported in Gaeta, Italy. The escort warships currently sailing with the Gerald R carrier strike group in the eastern Mediterranean include the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser USS Normandy and the Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer US Ramage and US Paul Ignatius. She is filmed here launching a RIM 161 Standard Missile 3, a surface-to-air missile system. The escort warships currently sailing with the Dwight D Eisenhower carrier strike group include the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser USS Philippine Sea and the Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers USS Gravely and the USS Mason. Also sailing in the Mediterranean Sea with the US naval forces are Italian naval frigates Carlo Margotini and Virginio Fassan. It's unclear if these frigates are on scheduled maritime exercise or will integrate as battle-ready escorts to the US carrier strike groups. However, it is confirmed the French and UK have sent warships. French amphibious warship Chaudière will join 2 guided missile frigates, the air defence Freme frigate Alsace and Lafayette-class frigate Surcouf. Both these French frigates are already in the region. The Royal Navy has dispatched the Bay-class landing ship dock RFA Lime Bay and the auxiliary ship RFA Argus. This brings the total number of ships deployed to the Middle East region to 22. But wait, breaking news just in. French President Emmanuel Macron has confirmed he is sending the French ship Dixmude, a second French Navy amphibious assault ship, to be sent to the region. But that's not all. A Ohio-class submarine arrived in the US 5th Fleet area of operations on November 5th, 2023. We are told the submarine's rapid deployment to the Middle East in the US Central Command Area of Responsibility demonstrates the flexibility and dynamic ability to deter potential adversaries. These photos have been released showing the submarine navigating down the Suez Canal, 5th November 2023. Looking at this world map, we can see how the naval forces are placed, with ships in the Red Sea area tracking and intercepting missiles launched from Yemen towards Israel, and ships in the Mediterranean and Red Sea able to monitor activity in Iran. If we take a closer look, we can see how the fleet gathered in the eastern Mediterranean are positioned to cover all activity across Lebanon, Syria, Jordan and Iraq. Footage released on 3rd November shows the Gerald R. Ford and Dwight D. Eisenhower strike group sailing in formation, projecting their formidable power. Thanks for watching.